Hello my dear people, you're welcome to the channel. Breaking news guys. So after Professor Wole Soyinka, another Northerner has broken silence, says President Buhari is not in charge of Aso. Please, before I continue with this important matter and the videos that I need you guys to see regarding this news, I want to encourage you, if this is your first time on this channel or you have been watching and have never subscribed, please go ahead and support the channel by subscribing, okay, and also turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload a video on this channel, you will get notified. Thank you. And also a very big thank you to those of you who have subscribed. Truly, I do appreciate it. So guys, another person, in Northerner for that matter, has come out again very loud to support what Professor Wole Soyinka said. And as a matter of fact, the person even went ahead to say that we do not have a president in Nigeria. And this is coming after Professor Wole Soyinka said he does not believe anyone is in charge of Aso Rock. This is interesting, guys. In other words, President Buhari is not in charge of Aso Rock. And for Professor Wole Soyinka's caliber of person to say that he had studied the trend over the past year and a half, and he believes the president is not in charge of Nigeria in so many aspects and directions, and that he is convinced that this man is not in charge and not really and totally with it. For a Nobel laureate who was one of the highly placed persons who supported Buhari's emergence at the time to say this openly, then there is a problem that needs to be looked into. I'm going to let you guys see a series of videos saying exactly this same thing, okay? Especially beginning from the first person who spoke after Professor Wole Soyinka had said this, all right? I'm going to let you guys see the videos so that you can see and hear for yourselves. They say seeing is believing, right? So please watch the videos.
And now joining us live all the way from Aberdeen in Scotland is Aisha Yusufu, the co-convener at Bring Back Our Girls, to push the conversation further. Thank you, Aisha, for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I hope you are too.
I am. Thank you for asking. Now, in an exclusive interview with the Nobel laureate, Wole Soyinka, he says he does not believe anyone is in charge of Aso Rock. What is your thought on this?
Well, that's precisely the fact, and that's just the gospel truth. There are no two ways about it. I have said that repeatedly. We do not have a president in Nigeria, and the earlier we all accept that fact, as painful as it is, the better it is for us. I have repeatedly said what we have in the person of retired Major General Muhammadu Buhari is more of a travel blogger and also a fashion model. And that's basically what he has been very good at doing. And unfortunately, with the COVID-19, he hasn't been able to travel the way he normally does. And then, of course, so the modeling continues. That's just the way things are. We do not have a president. There's nobody in charge. Everybody is doing what they want to do in their own area. And that's why we don't see consistency in this government. We see different people doing different things. One thing is said, another is done, because, of course, there's no leadership.
All right, now, many have raised questions about this present administration. What worries you the most in terms of leadership?
What worries me the most is the fact that there is no empathy. There is no, there is disdain for the people. There is no care whatsoever. So we have a government with a president, with somebody in charge, because we do not have a president, who doesn't care for the people, who doesn't care whether they are being killed or not, who doesn't care whether they go hungry, who doesn't care whether he divides the country further. And so for me, basically, it's that attitude of not caring for the pain of the people, the suffering of the people, the yearnings of the people, the fact that Nigeria is breaking up right before our eyes. And for me, that is almost unfathomable, something I just can't wrap my head around it.
Lastly, Aisha, as a human rights activist, what is your recommendation for a leadership that resonates to all and answers the needs of the people?
Well, for me, my recommendation is the fact that we should have a leadership that cares, a leadership that feels the pain of the people, the yearnings of the people, a leadership that feels that It's not about being praised. It's not about being recognized for what they're doing. It's about ensuring that everybody in Nigeria is well taken care of. Everybody in Nigeria is cared for. Every part of the nation, everybody feels a sense of belonging, because right now people are more divided. Some parts from the country are being made to feel as if they are the ones who earn everything and they are the ones in charge everywhere, and then another part of the country is being neglected. That's not what leadership is all about. There should be inclusiveness, and unfortunately we've not had that with this present administration.
Human rights activist and co-convener Bring Back Our Girls, Aisha Yusufu, it's been a pleasure having you join us on the news.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
The man, I don't think is the Buhari me and Yinka used to. He may not be the Jubilee of Sudan. Definitely, it's not the General Buhari that we used to know. I want to say publicly that him and his government are a disappointment to the Nigerian nation. And whatever roles played in making him what he is today is regrettable, and I hereby apologize. Even though when I look around, there are faces from the CSOs that I have not yet seen. I hope that there are not those that the government is using fabulous amount of monies to compromise. I was told, and I read in papers, that yesterday in the night, some comrades were taken to the villa, they put their price, and they were purchased like chicken. Are you ready to be one of those that will be purchased? If it is money or position that some of us want, we could have gotten that. But definitely, when we supported General Buhari, it wasn't because of
Nabra Buhari. I'm beginning to, I've checked every other record, I think it's true. I know you're watching me online. I said that my Aso Rock, I'm beginning to believe that assassin that is not our president. Because the man, our president, was sick of what they call cancer, terrible cancer of both the brain, and of the prostate and throat. And these cancers cannot be treated anywhere in the world except miracle happened. If miracle happened, they should tell us how the miracle happened. Who prayed for him? Any testimony here? Suddenly, the man that was being thrown away anyhow, anytime, came back healthy. This other man there now is shorter than the former one, is younger than the former one, and is healthier than the former one. Hello, and is more wicked than the former one. And doesn't care about anything that's going on in Nigeria. No wonder the wife of the former one says, this man is not my husband. He said, he voted him against Nigerians, you are stupid. The woman even said that it's no more the man, it is the cabals that now govern Nigeria. I remember when she came, Bosi, London Bata, Mbudia Musolo, and I'm to the Anya, until Ojo Jinike, and I judge of Moroku a week after, the Bata healthy. And my judge, Obana Mokamro, or the Queen of England in the Liefan of a condolence message to Nigeria. Obena apology. Obega apology na ifamela. Na the Kano seller, Abuna Tiko Seni Amaro, Oyabra Buhari, Nang why you would Koran, no Gamwosbo, and a Tiko for Salero Tata. But the came money, what has Nigerian government said? They could have come out and said, prove it. No Nigerian president. He had to the internet everywhere. Not only that, Mbone Kabatalo, Obama Asovila. Makana Asovila will door. Only the voice of the president and the finger thumb can open. So when he came, he couldn't open. As no came Asovila. For more than 3 months, a well get Lord Ozo was in Conaga Mega. Ogabata for more than was Banjo. For 3 months already, when he sign, he was studying Nigeria. And again, the former one has a mark on the ear. This one has no mark on the ear. The other one has a mark on the hand. This one has no mark anymore. A white man is true. Indian emir.
So those are the videos, my people. Please feel free to share your own contributions on this in the comment section below. And like I earlier said, do not forget to support the channel by subscribing to the channel, and also please turn on the notification bell, like and share the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, see you in the next video.